Hi, welcome to my channel, Zaza. My name is Janita, and in today's tutorial, we are going to be working on this crossbody bag. So this bag has I will show you first how it looks like. So it has the one big pocket here, then we have the main compartment, and we have another zip pocket right here. And then this is the front. So we have another large pocket here. And what I like the most about this bag is this detachable wallet. You can call it wallet. So it's easy to put your phone in, your car keys. I will show you how it looks when you put it on. It is a crossbody bag, so it's a nice size bag, not too big, not too small. It can fit lots of things. I made a very simple strap, but you can do adjustable strap if you want. And I'll just show you the fun convertible. Ta-da! So you have your bag, and if you don't want to grab the whole bag, and you just want to grab your phone and your keys, then there is the strap, and you can just take it. You can go shopping, and you have your little wallet with you. Then when you are ready, this is how it looks from the back. It has just one large pocket, so lots of things are gonna fit in there. And I'll show you how big it is. It's fully lined. Everything is lined. And then if you are, you want your whole bag again, you just clip it back on. How easy is that? There you go. And you have the whole piece together again. So you can decide if you want to wear it together, if you want to just grab this piece. Anyway, so this is what we are going to be doing today. I hope you will enjoy my tutorial. If you do like it, please hit the thumb up and comment below if you have any questions or suggestions what can be improved. But yeah, you can find this pattern on zazalinestudio.com. Okay, let's get started. Okay, so for this project, we are gonna need a few things. So of course, we need the pattern, and the pattern you can find on zazalinestudio.com. Then we will need the zippers. And we have 4 pockets and one main zipper that we will need. So 5 shorter zippers, 5 zipper pulls, 2 swivel hooks, 2 small D-rings, and this is for the bracelet strap. And also we will need, and this is gonna help us in the process of making the inside and outside pocket, and that is the fusible interfacing. And we need the one that is, it doesn't really matter which one you use as long as it's clear, because we are going to be tracing the image, the zipper on top. So that's basically all we need. First of all, we are gonna start preparing the zipper. So we need zipper pull, zipper, and this is the 10-inch zipper or 26 centimeters long. And we will need 2 zipper ends, 2 exteriors and 2 linings. So let's get the zipper pull on the zipper. And if you don't know how, you just open it up. You take the zipper and you slide a little bit in on both sides. They should be equal on both sides, so it's not crooked. And then you will pull, and this is how you insert the zipper pull. And then we are gonna take the exterior and you are gonna make a sandwich. So these two sides, this is my shiny side, that's a waterproof canvas, and you want to put the good sides towards the zipper. And let's clip the end. And then we are gonna do the same thing on the other side. So we are gonna make a nice sandwich, good sides facing the zipper. And now we are gonna take it to the machine, and we are gonna do 1 centimeter, which is 3/8 of an inch seam allowance, and just go back and forth a few times. When we are done, this is how it should look like. And later on, we will open it up on both sides. But for now, we are gonna put this on the side and we will prep the other part. So before we put the lower pocket together, we need exterior 4 pieces. And I already prepped one, so this is how it will end up looking. And so you have quite a large piece when you download the pattern. Because I'm using only, this is 2 centimeter D-ring, which would be 3/4 of an inch. So it's a smaller one, but it's up to you what size you want to use. And then you have to cut this piece accordingly to your D-ring. So if you have a little bigger D-ring, then this one will be okay, and I will show you what to do. But I had to cut mine a little bit. As you can see from the original pattern, I cut down about 1 centimeter off, and this is how we are gonna prep this, so we end up with this little strap. So I usually like to use double-sided tape, and I will put it in the middle. So just mark the midline. Mine is faux leather, but you can use whatever material you want. If you are using cotton or anything thinner, this is quite thick, but if you are using anything thinner, you want to interface your pieces. I don't need to because my faux leather is quite thick. So let's get rid of this double-sided tape, or at least the top portion. Okay, and now we are gonna fold towards the midline on both sides. It doesn't have to be exact because you are gonna fold it anyways. Okay, and now we are gonna use the ring, D-ring, put it in the middle, bend it down, and now we are gonna take it back to the machine and we are just gonna stitch at the end the same way we did here. So about 1 centimeter, 3/8 of an inch. We will do the same thing with this piece. So now when we have these two pieces ready and we have our zipper ready, we can introduce 2 panels, and that's gonna be C, which is gonna be the front pocket, and also B, which is gonna be the lower pocket, not lower pocket, this is gonna be the lower front panel. So B and C. And I am using cotton. I didn't interface this piece, and this is again a faux leather, so I don't need to interface anything. So let's put these pieces together. So let's do a little bit of measuring. First, we are gonna measure the midline. So put the piece together or the zipper together, find the midline, find the midline on this main piece too. Now we are gonna take our measuring tape and we are gonna measure 2 centimeters from the side, and we are gonna place the end 2 centimeter from the edge. And you can extend it a little bit. You will do the same thing, 2 centimeters. Right here. Okay, and we want about 2 centimeters from the top to the D-ring. Now, we are gonna take this piece to the sewing machine, and we are just gonna sew the ends, just the very top on both sides. And we should have 2 centimeters from the edge and 2 centimeters from the top edge towards the D-ring. And now we are gonna grab the zipper. The zipper pole is facing left. We will open up the zipper tags, the ends. We will flip the zipper down, align the notches or the midlines, and now stretch it out. And it's great if this ends up after these little straps, just to avoid the bulk. So this is the ideal situation, what we want. This is gonna be extending, and that's okay. We will cut it off later. And let's do the same on this side. And we will stretch it out. And we will clip it in place. We are gonna grab the lining of the pocket, and we will take the good side and flip it down. If you want, you can mark the midline so it's easier for you. I'm just gonna go by the sides, and we will clip it in place. And then take it to the machine, and we will do 1 centimeter seam allowance. So now when we are done, we can open it up, expose the zipper, and you will notice that these little pieces or the straps are sticking out. We have to place them down. So what we will do, we will stretch the lining on this side, and then we are gonna pull these down. And if you want, you can tape it, or you can just, when you are sewing, you can just hold it in place. This is gonna be a little bit bulky. If you do have a walking foot, this would be great to use the walking foot now, because this is quite bulky. If you don't, I would recommend you use fabric, cotton, or something a little bit thinner. So let's take it to the machine, and we are gonna top stitch, keeping these tabs or these pieces, not hooks, the D-rings down. So when you are done, it should look like this. I did manage to do it on I have a Juki industrial sewing machine, and I managed to do it on that. I didn't use my walking foot. So you know your capabilities of your sewing machine, so you probably know if you can do so many layers. So anyways, let's introduce a new panel, and we are gonna work on the top. So we are gonna bring in a panel, which is the upper front panel, and we will again mark the midline, and it's up to you if you want to do a little cut or if you just want to do a little mark. And now we are gonna take the longer side. These little cutouts are gonna be facing the top later on. So we will place the good side down. Before we do that, let's cut out these, let's cut off these sides just so it's easier to manage. So midlines together, good sides facing each other. And then we will flip it over and we will add the pocket. Now we are going to add the pocket all the way to the top, and again make sure the lines, the sides are aligned. And we will do the same thing. This time you can get a little bit closer towards the zipper teeth. Before we kept a little bit more distance because we knew we had to flip this over and we didn't want the this bulk to be in the middle of the zipper teeth. It would be hard to close and open. So this time we can get a little bit closer. And so we are gonna do a little bit over 1 centimeter. Okay, so now we can open it up and we are gonna top stitch again right here. And so once you are done top stitching, this is how it should look like. We have a nice pocket when we open it up, a nice lining inside. So let's put this piece on the side for now. Now we are gonna grab the hook strap for a lower pocket. So we needed 4 pieces. We already used 2. I have my hook, and again, you adjust this piece according to your hook. This one is 1-inch hook, but you can use smaller, bigger, whatever your heart desires. I already prepped one, so we will do the same thing what we did with the small D-rings. So let's just find the midline. Then we are gonna add some double-sided tape. So we will fold it in half, kind of see where the midline is, put the double-sided tape in. Exactly the same process as the D-rings that we just did, the straps for the D-rings. And now this is always a little challenging. Good. And midline, do like a half of the tape, make sure there is another half showing so you can connect these. Okay, so they should meet in the midline. Then we are gonna put it through. And we will take it to the machine and just attach, or not attach, we will sew at the edge, just to make sure it's easier for us when we are sewing and doing the next step. Once we have our 2 pieces prepped, we are gonna introduce G, which is gonna be the front pocket back strip, and that's where we are gonna attach these 2 pieces, these 2 hooks. And also we will need F, and the F is the front lower pocket. So we need 1 exterior and 1 lining. So I have accent piece and 1 lining. So let's prep these ones first. And we will do it the same way. We just don't want these raw edges, so we are gonna fold them in. And for that we will need the double-sided tape again. So just put it somewhere towards the end. The same on both sides. And we are gonna, this one is a little crooked. Let's make it straight. Okay. So let's do one at a time. And we just want to fold a little bit over. So about 1 centimeter over. And once you fold it, you want to secure it with clips because it will open up. If you have just a regular fabric, like cotton, you can press it down with a hot iron. But I'm working with faux leather, and that one doesn't like heat, so I can't really use the iron. And the same on this side. And let's just press it down really well. You see, it is opening up, but that's okay. Okay, now make sure that both sides are equal, on both sides, equally wide. Yep, that looks good. And now we will take the accent piece and we will measure 10 centimeters from the top to the bottom, and it's gonna go like this. So we need about 10 centimeters down or 4 inches. Okay, and we want this to be about 2 centimeters from the side. So about somewhere here. So 2 centimeters and 10 centimeters to the bottom. Now we are gonna secure it and we will do the same thing on this side. Okay, so now once you measure and it's equal 2 centimeters and 10 centimeters from the top, we are gonna go to the machine and we are just gonna sew a little bit on the bottom just to secure the piece. Now when the pieces are secured to the main fabric, we are gonna take our piece and we will cover it up. So just line up the bottom, make sure it's not gonna be sticking out. So if you have it like this, that's not good. We want to fully cover it and then clip it on a side. Make sure it's straight. You can measure if it's the same distance, and then we can take it to the machine and we are gonna do the bottom part first. When that part is done, then we will go to the top and do the top one. Okay, so now when it's done, we will attach the zipper, and the zipper this time, usually it faces the left side. This time it's gonna face the right side. So the zipper pull facing the right side, and we will flip it down. And I made my zipper a little bit longer, so the midline doesn't really matter. And let's clip it in place. You can put these ones down, the hooks. And now we are gonna take the lining, and my shiny side is the wrong side. This is the good side. So we want to put the good side down. And you want to make sure that both sides are lined up. Clip it. And we will take it to the machine, and we are gonna sew 1 centimeter, or try to get as close to the zipper teeth as possible. If you have a zipper foot, you can use it now. Okay, now we will open it up, and we are gonna top stitch right here. Now, once you top stitched, we will turn it around and we will repeat the process. We are gonna pull up the lining to the top. And again, if you want to mark your midlines, that's fine. I will just wing it and I will follow the sides. And then we will do the same. So we will flip it on the other side and we will pull up this side, the main side. Make sure the zipper pull is down if you have a long one, so it doesn't get to the sewing field. Your needle would break. And now we will go back and do the same thing. Okay, so now when we are done on this side, we will open up the zipper. And I'm just gonna put a clip here so it doesn't come out. And now we will flip it over because we want to top stitch the other side. Okay, so we did this side. Now we are gonna top stitch this side. And we are gonna go back and just do top stitching right here. Okay, so we should have both sides top stitched. And now we will close it up a little bit, and here we can remove that. We will separate the lining and the main panel. So we will put one on each side, like so. Okay, so let's close this a little bit more. Okay. And now where we have the zipper, we are gonna extend a little bit. So we will extend by about 1 inch. So we will fold it over about 1 inch like this, and the same thing on the other side, about 1 inch. Then we are gonna do the same thing on the lining part. So we will extend to the same level because we want both of them to be the same, like so. Okay. And now we are gonna start on this zipped part, and we are gonna sew about 1 centimeter, 3/8 of an inch, and just go a few times over the zipper. One side is done completely on both sides. It's okay if the lining is a little bit shorter, that doesn't matter at all. And now on the other side, we will open the zipper up a little bit. And we are gonna go about here. So let's go from the top here, go a few times over the zipper, and then I will be back and I will show you the next step. Okay, so we got only up to here. We just went over the zipper. We want to make sure the zipper is open inside. So just reach in and open up the zipper as much as you can. It's gonna be easier later on. And now we are gonna go back and we are gonna just flip the lining over, and we will start where we finish, and we are gonna go all the way down. Okay, so this is closed, but this is open. This whole thing is closed. Now we are gonna pull the whole thing inside out, and that's why we left the zipper open. It's gonna be a little challenging. The more space you left, the better. So it's better to finish right where the zipper is, so you have at least this much. And also, before we do the flipping, let's just cut off the zippers.